Yeah, now I have my license and I get to be doctor today. Hooray!
Greetings there, exquisite gentle lads and gentle gals. Welcome to a new indie, delicate, very brilliant and sparkling game, Chester Cornfield, Old-Timey Detective. The first episode, The Poisonous Poultry Predicament. So, welcome to this example of such a brilliant, noble taste of a point-and-click adventure game. So here we are ready to go. Hope you are dressed up in your best suit.
Welcome to 1906, the apex of America's golden age. Freedom reigns as the citizens of Old York City rejoice for soup kitchens.
Soup kitchens,
High bathing suits.
where you can see nothing.
Without shoes.
Whenever I smell your feet.
Carriages storm the streets. Mummies are the wave of the future.
The wave.
President Timey wins a fifth term in office as he leads our noble country in the war against horses.
Fuck horses, we want My Little Ponies.
Sadly, it's also a period of unrest, as crime hits an all-time low and police grow inept at upholding the law. At times like these, it's up to the private sector to remind the world what America stands for. To keep the streets safe, you need an old-fashioned man with an old-timey sense of justice. You need...
Chester.
Chester Cornfield.
Hello, Chester. Come quick. I'll be needing your help.
Constable Greenwald, how may I assist my favorite bluecoat this fine morn?
There's been a poisoning at Mary's chicken wagon and I don't feel like doing all the work. You need to get down here and solve the case for me.
Goodness gracious, not the chicken wagon. Sit tight, old boy. Cornfield will be there lickety-split.
Bloody hell! Those other nobles won't have their kung pao chicken served, so I better go. Let's check the exquisite garbage bin I have, because all my office is clean and tidy as a perfumery.
I'll take out the trash when I'm off the clock. Besides, those chicken bones aren't hurting anyone.
Oh, because you consume... Oh, such a gentleman, he consumes chicken, hot spicy chicken wings at his office, and then he cleans them all perfectly. Let's get a bottle of, tonic for us. Scotch.
Better take this on the road. Wouldn't want to sober up too much during this investigation.
Yup, I'm sure of that. Of course, my gentle lads there. We are moving war against horses because the queen forbidden the hunt the wolf, so now we use My Little Ponies to hunt rainbows and stardust. Oh, such a graceful and magnificent hobby for us noble people. The poor peasants can't understand them. Cornfield finds filched fossils. That is...
Why, it's my granddaddy, Reginald B. Cornfield, the original old-timey detective. Back in the day, he brought Boston's tea terrorists to justice, defeated a ring of donkey smugglers, and helped President Lincoln land on the moon.
Oh, I guess my degree in history of America is not as supportive. I didn't remember. I thought that Lincoln brought America to Mars. Okay, but maybe I'm divaguing here. Yeah, old mystery journal.
I already know every story by heart. I'll peruse it further should anything relevant turn up.
Oh, magnificent, marvelous. Intuition, history book, law book. Everything I need. Old-timey testament.
I already carry it in my heart.
Okay? You don't know. A gentleman must be ready whenever death hits him. He'll always be in his perfect suit and tight papillon or tie to be ready to follow the Grim Reaper. Ashtray.
I've ruined far too many suits carrying around my filthy ashtrays.
Huh, you shouldn't have done that in the first place. Let's go ahead and explore our noble town of America. I don't know where we are actually. Now showing oncoming train and the reckoning on the other side. That just yeah, because the first movie ever produced was ever showed by the Lumiere brothers.
Greenwald. Where's the fire?
Oh, not so loud.
These dirty peasants! How dare challenge my brilliant and wittiness! Oh, Eggheads, man, are you sober on the job?
Egads, man, are you sober on the job?
Last night's bachelor party at the pub took a lot out of me. I don't even remember who was getting married.
It was a rowdy night indeed, but that's no excuse to forget your morning scotch.
I know, I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
Yeah.
But alas, we're wasting valuable time. What seems to be the problem?
Right, well, Father Vincelli here came in the morning for chicken and eggs, and then shortly after eating, broke out in yellow spots and started coughing. So they called the doctor, who called the police, to hold Miss Mary for questioning.
I keep telling them the priest was sick already.
That's all right, my child. I forgive you.
Doesn't sound like a criminal offense.
So lovely.
What mystery needs solving?
Well, the thing is, it seems Miss Mary here has a slight history working around people who fall mysteriously ill.
And you suspect she might be poisoning them on purpose?
I suspect she might be one of them serial killers.
Very well, what do you need to close the case?
As usual, weapon, motive, and opportunity. We need to determine if Father Vincelli is really poisoned, prove Miss Mary has done this before, and disprove her claim that she was already sick.
Huh, I see, what a charm vessel around this place, and this dumpster, even that is so bright and marvelous. Okay, the characters are so lovely already, but of course, what could you expect worse from such a graceful game? Oh, Dr. Cloudwig, very Germany, I see. I hope you sprayed and put gel on your favorite mustaches, especially ladies, because you know, a bearded lady always get laded. Sure, I remember that. As well, Chef Mary, which is very good looking, by the way. Let's question the Reverend. How are you, Father?
How fare you, Father? Could I offer anything to ease your suffering?
The love of God warms my heart and gives me fuzzies.
Oh, such a fellow guy. I would even forgive him for being a priest. Oh, a Catholic priest.
I desperately need some answers. Does the Bible have any?
Rub thy puppy's belly to make much happy the puppy.
I meant something more relevant to this case.
Ah, see. Ecclesiastes 7:10.
I see you're quite Italian, but I wonder where the Bible has the concern about puppies. I wish there would be. Hahoo.
Dance naked under the scarlet moon and rejoice?
See, Jesus wishes you many hugs.
This is the best priest I ever seen. Just in 2 minutes, I'm fond of him.
Were you feeling under the weather earlier? I recall seeing you at last night's party, but you seemed spot-free then. Did you perhaps ingest something sketchy between then and now? Yes? Yes? Poor man's delirious.
No, that's how he always talks.
Oh, good blood. Bloody hell, that's so fantastic.
I shall now go bring your attacker to justice.
Go in peace, my child.
To justice? You have suddenly become Irish? Pal? Okay, let's talk to the doctor then. Well, never my eyes so gazed on such a marvelous man of church. For real.
Clodwig, my diabolical Alamond half-brother. What the devil are you doing here?
Master, my loving brother. Hello.
Don't tell me you're the doctor.
Yeah, now I have my license and I get to be doctor today.
Heaven help us all.
Hooray!
Hooray! Oh, oh dear! Oh goodness! Ah, this is so good. This is so enchanting.
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
There was a traffic accident on the way over. All my medical supplies were destroyed in the crash.
And yet you survived.
I can't perform a diagnosis without the proper tools. Fortunately, the diner has a first aid kit.
Then why haven't you taken it?
Because the priest made a little mess in there when he got sick. I don't want to sleep on the mess and ruin my trousers.
Fair enough, I suppose. Perhaps I can sneak in and try my hand at securing the proper tools.
I also need something to cover my mouth, so I don't get sick.
Oh, Dear, of course I will help you, dear brother. Strange brother that has a German accent. Probably our mother is hiding something from us. That graceful woman that she is. But maybe she enjoyed the company of other men, I would say.
What evil lurks in your black heart?
Oh, Chester, why do you hate me so?
I needn't explain myself, you despicable cankerblossom. Your sick, loathsome mind is a wicked web of depravity and demented schemes.
Oh, I see now. Surely you jest.
Oh, why do I have to be so cruel upon him? Okay. Alas!
Your hair is an unholy abomination and must be destroyed.
So funny.
Stop deflecting my criticism.
I would love just to see him doing like this all day, hooray!
Nobody likes you, Clodwig.
I like him.
I like him too.
Bless you, Clodwig.
I'm onto you.
I like him too.
Be gone from my sight.
Okay then, so let's interrogate the suspect murderer. And then we are good to go to the diner.
Mary, how dare you poison your customers? This man's a staple of the religious community. Do you realize how damaging this will be to your business?
I did not poison this man.
Even I'm heavily reconsidering eating here again.
You only eat from Betty's poultry pantry. That woman undercooks all her chicken and doesn't wash her hands. She's a culinary menace to the community.
A little cholesterol is a small price to pay for the most scrumptious of butter-wrapped drumsticks.
Her cooking will kill you. This I promise.
I promise. Of course, nothing can melt your heart veins, except if not butter. It will clog you very well up.
Why do you hate Father Vincelli?
I don't hate him. He's a very nice man with a lovely service on Sundays.
And God loves you, my child.
Chill out, dude. Oh.
Admit it, you hate his guts. You wanted to see him suffer.
Nonsense. I'm the one who called the doctor.
A likely front for your devious actions. I'm watching you.
She doesn't seem very quite amused.
Don't go anywhere.
My gentle and noble detective sense tell me that she is not the murderer, probably. I'll question the police officer, that sober police officer. What a shame to the police department.
What proof have we that Mary's poisoned before?
Just hearsay around the station. Sadly, we've nothing on file about her employment history.
Why haven't you asked her yourself?
I'd interrogate her myself, but I'm afraid she's a bit too hysterical for my sensibilities.
Nonsense! Modern medicine has disproven the existence of womanly hysteria, my good man. Why, it's no more real than lady rabies or the non-German measles.
Well, she's also quite surly. I rather think an old-timey interrogation might be in order for this one.
Old-timey? Why, that's my specialty.
I already done an old-time interrogation. I guess maybe next time we shall bring a vibrator to ensure her collaboration. Then,
how are we sure the priest wasn't already sick?
Because he walked through the door with his left foot, scratched his nose and passed the gas. That is how I know.
Come again?
It's an old wives' tale, Chester.
Not another old wives' tale. Those always hold up in court.
If you can disprove her story, maybe we have a case. Otherwise, she has our potatoes in a windmill.
I'll speak to her further on this.
well, we shall speak
We
again.
shall speak again.
And then into the diner. Let's see some proofs here. We have the modern cross lines for the police. American
That must
flag.
be this week's flag. It seems we now pledge allegiance to the old Star Stripes and Shredded Wheat. Breakfast of champions.
Of course, next time there will be turkey with raspberry sauce. Is that what Americans eat that with?
I'm rich. Rich, I tell ya.
What did I get? A penny nickel, scotcher and handkerchief. Messy floor.
Crossing this floor shall require skill. Fortunately, I've acquired the art of Jim Kwon Do during my journeys through the Orient. But I must be quick in finding the proper path, lest I lose my balance in these trousers.
Oh, I shall use my acrobatic skill that I gathered at the box school at my college. Woo!
Blast it all, now I have to go home and change my trousers. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best avoid it in the near future.
Oh, just one moment to change my pants. Dear. And then here we go.
Hazard as a...
Luckily I have all I need in order to change my pants. This is going so gracefully and nice.
Almost had it that time. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best avoid it in the near future.
Which window are you talking about? Maybe I should use my handkerchief. Or maybe my scotch.
No need for that. My nasal cavity. Third time's the...
Can't I use right now the... Can't?
I shall return yet again after a brief visit to my chiropractor.
All brief visits. And here we go.
Success! I have now acquired the proper medical supplies.
With the conveniently placed object right in there, so I didn't need the handkerchief after all. Okay, I guess now we can give it all to our lovely doctor here.
Be gone from my...
Okay, let's give him leeches. What the hell?
From consumption to gout to scurvy to dysentery, the noble leech backs down from no medical challenge.
Oh, I see.
I found you some medical supplies.
Excellent. With these, I will have the patient diagnosed in no time.
The sooner you leave, the better.
Such a great discovery today, modern medicine. Handkerchief. Now we shall give it the proper defense.
If I lend you my handkerchief, would you get on with the investigation?
Ah, yes, thank you, brother.
Don't call me that.
Very well. I shall now inspect the patient.
Finally!
I have completed my exam.
What did you find?
He has, in fact, been poisoned. But this goes beyond mere food poisoning.
What is it then? Out with it.
The culprit is a rare contagious bacteria that incubates inside the living person. Vincelli could only have caught this illness from someone else.
And not his food?
9. The bacteria at this stage only transmits through saliva.
That proves it. I am not sick, therefore I am not responsible.
Unless, as a carrier, you are immune to its effects and have been spitting on people's food. Have you been spitting on people's food?
In
Maybe.
any case, it seems we've reached our diagnosis.
Hurrah! Good job for Clodvig.
Okay. Did something happen? Into the diner. Hooray! I see that leeches are very quite effective for the diagnosis.
Quite a shindig last night.
The bachelor party? Aye, there was a fair bit of rowdiness. Would have been grounds for arrest if I weren't been dancing on the tables with the lot of you.
And I think I saw you kissing one of the dancing girls.
The ladies love a man in uniform. You did a fair share of kissing as well, didn't you?
Well, no woman alive can resist my dashing charms. I would never kiss anyone but my fair future Cornfield, the lovely Miss Betty.
Oh, she's a lovely lass indeed. You're lucky to have found each other, Chester. Perhaps we'll have another bachelor party in the near future, eh?
We'll see, Greenwald, old boy. We'll see.
Sure. Butterscotch and olive tarts. Of course.
We shall speak again.
I see that my fellow doctor here is quite sick.
Clodwig, you appear more diseased than usual.
Yeah, I suppose the handkerchief did not help.
I hope you learned your lesson about meddling in career paths you have no business pursuing.
Maybe being a doctor isn't such a good idea after all. Perhaps instead I can become an old-timey detective, like you.
Hooray! No. Okay,
Be
this
gone
is
from my
spreading
sight.
very quickly. I think we should do something, unless we will spread this
I shall now
curse.
go.
Go in peace.
Spread this curse for all the community here.
All right, Missy, tell me about your former employer.
Last week I was chef for Mayor Archibald Frisk. I quit and opened my own chicken place because Betty's taste like raw sewage.
Well,
Did you poison the mayor with your cooking as well?
He fell ill, but not from my cooking. I take much pride in hygienic food preparation.
But I saw him last week while solving the case of the smoking spectre. We had jolly good laughs and even shared a cigar in good spirits. What else could have befallen the mayor?
You're the detective. Why don't you call him and find out?
Very well. Give me his number and I'll ring him on the mophone.
5.
the mophone 5. Oh yeah, because of course only few of the rich people in this town can have telephones.
Tell me about this old wives' tale of yours.
If a man enters a room with his left foot, scratches his nose and passes gas, he is sick. Father Vincelli did just that before eating.
How would one falsify your old wives' tale?
There is one instance of an incorrect study. If a man looks at the sun and does not sneeze, then he is alright and the woman is wrong.
Like an allergy to the sun? What is this witchcraft of which you speak?
It's not witchcraft. It's called photic sneeze reflex. It is a sneeze triggered by light stimuli that affects approximately 30% of the population.
I see, we can have a blending of ancient traditions and modern medicine. What a multicultural and bright town here.
Why are old wives so well versed in light stimuli studies?
Gertrude puts money on it.
I'll spare you the embarrassment and dispel your claim here and now, as there's a perfectly good sun right up there, and I am clearly not. Whoop, sorry.
Still wrong.
Blast
Just
this
one
old
more
wives'
time.
tale. There must be a safeguard of sorts against it.
All wives' tale are the most accurate ones. Always remember that. Take a good sip of scotch. There we go. Now we shall give the scotch to the police officer so he will do.
Here, Greenwald, this should fuzzle you right up.
Now become the true policeman you are.
Thanks, Chester, but I'm gonna take it easy. I'm very much a lightweight when hungover. Don't want to go too over the edge.
Then,
This 6-cent lead coin is a shining testament to America's imperial economy.
what can we do with a dime? Find a way to avoid sneezing. Call the mayor for a statement. Oh, sure, I will call. Of course, I have a direct line with the mayor. Okay, so here we go with our motor car. There again, back at our office. Let's call the number 5. Well, so easy back
Who
then.
shall I call?
Boy Scout extraordinaire. I love the soundtrack of our office.
Archie, old chum, it's your pal, Chester Cornfield. How fare you this fine morn? Archie, you gracious man, are you sober? Only 5 bottles of scotch, you say?
Only.
My word, Archie, you become a lightweight in your endeavors as mayor. I barely understand a word. I shall be quick then, Archie. Do you remember the housekeeper in your employ whilst we were solving the mystery of the smoking spectre last week? One Mary Mushka?
Is he okay?
He fell deathly ill shortly after. Can you describe the symptoms? I see. Archibald, I fear my iron constitution prevents me from ever being blood enough to understand you. Fare thee well, old chum.
Oh, such a disgrace,
The
everyone.
threshold for spirits is too high for me to sink to Archie's level. I'll need to find a fellow lightweight to translate his symptoms for me.
I see, I know who the right police officer is. I guess this town everyone drinks too, less poor. That's a shame, that's why our country is ruined. Is ruining so fast. Underemployment, crisis, robberies. Everyone has not been drinking enough, I'd always said that. Huh, such a disgrace, America. You don't drink enough. Now you shall...
I've spoken to Mary's former employer. According to Mayor Frisk, there's John Parch and they were yellow and that person of Amish garlic.
Is that drunk speak?
I'm afraid so.
Don't think I'd be much help interpreting in my current state. Hold up. Pass me that bottle again.
Of course, here it is.
Now, repeat that?
There's Amish Parch and there was John Yellow and that hooked in the farmer's blue doula.
The mayor was coughing with yellow spots and pooped a blue colour. Why, that sounds mighty familiar.
It's a coincidence. The priest did not poop.
Oh, yes, he did.
Well, was it blue?
Just a little. Would you like to see?
No, we'll sort that out later. But that settles that. 2 out of 3 symptoms confirmed. There's clearly a connection. Good job, Chester.
Dun, dun, dun. Of course, this is the marching no sound for my triumph.
I shan't be returning her tip until this.
Oh, very, very good. Okay, so now we shall find a way not to sneeze, actually. And to say that this old lady is wrong, because we have to prove that as well. As a bright and brilliant detective as me, bold and unstoppable, I am always right. So we shall go to the telephoner.
Whom shall I call?
Boy Scout extraordinaire. He will tell us how not to sneeze.
Hello?
Willie, my stalwart Boy Scout assistant. Where the devil are you?
Sorry, sir. Meant to call in sick, I did.
My boy, I pay you 2 penny shavings a week to run errands. How am I supposed to deliver old timey justice if you're sick at home with the pox?
The nasty bit flu. I think it is. Can't get out of bed.
Very well. Get some rest and drink plenty of scotch. But I expect you to be down here first thing tomorrow morning.
Aye, sir. Bless you, sir.
Oh, maybe just occurred in my mind that we could have a book that is convenient for our research. Old Wives' Tale. What a chance.
One of these might help my case.
To prevent sneezing, if you stick a penny nickel in your nose while somebody whistles Yankee Doodle around the mountain, you will be unable to sneeze. And also you have to hold your pinky right this way. So a noble gentleman do. Okay, so now we shall do this very complicated thing all together. So now we shall prove the old maidens that she's wrong. Ha! How you doing, you noble gentlemen and gentlewomen that are watching this? Are you feeling fine? Are you doing some bridge after this and having some fine about 8 bottles of scotch? As a...
The penny nickel is now in my nose.
And now we shall sing. Someone needs to sing the penny doodle thing.
Can you whistle Yankee Doodle round the mountain for me?
Sorry, I'm on break.
On break from whistling? That's preposterous.
You have a problem? You take it up with the Whistlers Union.
Oh, he is ill too.
Egads, Greenwald.
Egads.
You've fallen ill.
I suppose it's my own fault. I've eaten 6 things off the ground since I got here.
Perhaps we should move everyone present into quarantine until we get to the bottom of this.
We could, but it's such a beautiful day out. Who wants to spend it in quarantine? Not this officer of the law.
As always, Greenwald, you may have doomed us all for the sake of a lovely day.
Of
We shall
course.
speak again.
Okay, we shall find another one. Perhaps our jolly good doctor here will whistle.
Should I even bother asking if you can whistle for me?
Yeah, I can. Would you like me to?
On second thought, no. You'll probably whistle it backwards and summon the devil.
Oh,
Be
perhaps.
gone from my sight.
That would be a lovely thing too. Maybe Father Vincelli.
Can you whistle Yankee Doodle round the mountain?
See, of course.
A fellow Italian. And now we shall drink scotch. Now we shall look at the sun again. And we sneezed.
Blast this old wives' tale.
Okay, maybe one more time.
Can you whistle?
See.
Of course, we noble people are all Italians. We are the noblest of the generations. I see.
Success! As you can see, I am sneeze-free.
That can't be right. What trickery is this?
Trickery or not, I've falsified your claim.
And, by your own admission, that should hold up in court. Thanks, Chester.
And we solved the case.
I've concluded my investigation.
So what's the verdict?
I've determined that not only is Father Vincelli suffering from a highly contagious form of bacteria, but that Mary's former employer suffered from the same symptoms while she was in his employ. With the old wives' tale disproven, it's safe to say that Father Vincelli acquired the illness at this establishment, most likely through Miss Mary, who has unknowingly carried this illness for months, or even years.
Preposterous. My chicken wagon has the cleanest kitchen in the city.
Preposterous, is it? Then how is it that everyone you meet falls ill while you're the model of good health? The fact fits, and I therefore conclude, madam, that as the healthiest person present, you are an immune carrier and must be quarantined. Wait, what?
And
I don't feel so
Oh,
Hold up now, no faking it.
all thesis
really
is
not to me,
been
Chester.
disposed.
Then perhaps she's not as immune to this disease as we first imagined.
Maybe there's someone you overlooked?
Nonsense. Mary's the only connection between everyone infected. Who else could it be?
Hold up. Chester, at last night's party, you didn't
Ooh.
happen to share a drink with Father Vincelli, did
Ooh.
you?
Of course not. I merely helped him chew the crust off a disgusting sandwich he ordered.
And did you also happen to share anything with the mayor during your case together last week?
Why, in fact, we shared a cigar. I share everything with everyone. I even shared my raw chicken dinner with young Ward Williams, the poor sick little tyke.
You sneezed on me with your nasty chicken breath.
And gave me your scotch.
And lent me your handkerchief.
Ooh. So
Come
I'm.
now, surely you don't think I'm...
Perhaps you are. Actually, it could
Greenwald,
be
old
me.
chum, I do believe we found our culprit. Would you kindly do me the honor of taking me into custody?
It'll be my pleasure, Chester.
Lovely.
Another case solved for Chester Cornfield.
Yay! Chester, rid by a contagious agent contracted from Betty Sue's undercooked chicken dinners, spent 4 weeks in quarantine with a nice glass of scotch. There he was fed a steady diet of scotch until the poison killed every malevolent bacterial cell in his body, along with something. Everyone else got better very quickly, and the great epidemic of 1906 never happened. Such a graceful game here. So fun. Chester and his friends went on to solve much more interesting cases in the years to come, from saving Central Park from murderous horses, to the time somebody stole Wall Street's gravity, to their greatest battle against prohibition. Nothing stood in the way of our favorite old-timey sloth and his old-timey comrades. Until in the 50s, comrade was a banned word because of communism. So until next time, join us for another exciting adventure of Chester Cornfield, old-timey detective. That was a marvelous and great game, so funny, so well made, great visuals, great animations, also fully voice acted. This has been so good. These are the people that made the voice. Very good job, guys. Oh, bloody good job. I shall, I shall clap you as Dumbledore used to. Oh, Box of Mystery Games, made by these guys. Thank you for making this game, this jolly good game. Such a marvelous idea from you. And so we are done now. And so, I thank you very much, you gentle audience, for watching. Feel free to post a comment in the section below with your mouse sort of wireless pen to write your opinions and your thoughts down there. And be sure to share and like the video if you enjoyed. And we'll see each other again in next noble and exquisite adventure we shall have together in our Gentlemen's and Gentlewomen's Club. I wish you a good night, and remember, if you can sleep, the clowns will provide you with some bottle of scotch, cause you know, you not need to be sober with the clowns around. You gotta be with a red nose. Jolly good night!